Hi, I'm Anmol. I'm the head of large advertiser marketing analytics within the marketing team at Google. At its core, my job is about connecting the right user with the right message at the right time. The first step is really to get a broad sense of a certain pattern that's occurring. So, for example, we know that this particular segment of users is more responsive to this type of content. Once we're able to actually see this hypothesis through the data, we do testing to ensure that the hypothesis is actually correct. So, for example, we would test sending these pieces of content to this segment of users and actually verify within a controlled environment whether that response rate is actually higher for that type of content or whether it isn't. And so once we're able to actually verify that hypothesis, we go back to the stakeholders, in this case, our marketers, and say, we've actually proven within a relatively high degree of certainty that this particular segment is more responsive to this type of content. And because of that, we're recommending that you produce more of this type of content. And so our stakeholders really get to see the whole sort of evolution from hypothesis to proven concept. And they're able to come with us on the journey on how we're proving out these hypotheses and then eventually turning them into strategies and recommendations for the business. So the outcome in this case was that we were able to actually change the way our whole marketing team worked to actually make it much more user-centric. So instead of, from our perspective, coming up with content that we think the users need, we're actually going in the other direction of figuring out what users need first, proving that they need certain things or they don't need certain things, and then using that information going back to marketers and coming up with content that fulfills their need. So it really changed the direction of how we produce things.